Some scientists believe that Andromeda once looked very different. Billions of years ago, it may have collided with other galaxies, reshaping itself each time into the spiral we see today. Those encounters left subtle scars, ripples in its disk, faint traces of disrupted star streams. They are not flaws but memories, written in the language of gravity. Andromeda's light contains stories hidden in color. When we split that light through a spectroscope, we find fingerprints of elements: hydrogen, helium, oxygen, carbon, the same ingredients that form oceans and clouds, blood and bone. It reminds us that the cosmos is not distant, it's within us. The same chemistry that blazes in stars quietly flows through every breath you take. Now drift even closer. You move past the shining arms and into the denser lanes of the inner galaxy. Stars glide by in slow arcs. Dust glows faintly with the reflection of starlight. In your mind's eye there is no sound, only a sense of vastness, a cathedral of time and light. Somewhere within that quiet expanse, countless worlds orbit unseen. On some frozen rings catch the glow of distant suns. On others volcanic plains release vapor into thin skies. Perhaps, on one tiny world circling a modest yellow star, there are beings who look up at the Milky Way and wonder about you. The thought is gentle, humbling, that wonder itself may be universal. Every species that looks at the stars may feel the same calm awe, the same longing to understand and belong. And as you rest here, suspended between galaxies, you realize that knowledge itself can be peaceful. Understanding doesn't always mean excitement or urgency. Sometimes it means quiet acceptance, a serene awareness of how immense and interconnected everything truly is. You are part of this story, as ancient as light and as brief as a heartbeat. Breathe in the stillness of space. Let it fill you with peace. Let it remind you that even in the vastest distances, beauty finds its way to you, softly, patiently, like the glow of Andromeda itself crossing the ages just to reach your eyes. You drift deeper now, no longer a traveler moving through space, but a listener within it, a small consciousness cradled by the immensity of stars. All around, Andromeda glows like a distant ocean of light, its currents made of suns, and its waves shaped by gravity's timeless hand. See, in the outer reaches of the spiral arms, the light thins into delicate threads. Here stars are fewer, spaced far apart, yet each shines with quiet dignity. Between them, cold gas drifts in wisps so faint that even a ray of light seems to rest before moving on. See, in a realm of patience, where stars are born rarely, but live long steady lives. Some of these outer stars are wanderers, tossed outward by ancient collisions. They drift on paths that may never return to the galaxy's core. Imagine one of them, solitary, gliding through the void, its light traveling unbothered for billions of years. It does not know loneliness, only existence, pure and unhurried. As your thoughts drift with it, you sense the pulse of time slowing further. The galaxy's rotation continues, an immense silent wheel turning once every 200 million years. Each spin marks epochs older than life on Earth. Planets may form, evolve and fade between just two rotations of this spiral dance. Scientists observe Andromeda. They study its light carefully, reading it as one might read a soft, ancient letter. From its color they measure the temperature of stars, the motion of gas, the rhythm of cosmic winds. They map the unseen, the invisible web of dark matter that wraps around and through it like a transparent cocoon. This dark matter doesn't glow, yet it shapes everything. It holds the stars in place, keeps the spiral arms from flying apart, binds galaxies together in vast clusters. You can think of it as the universe's quiet foundation, unseen, essential, serene. Between Andromeda and the Milky Way lies a region astronomers call intergalactic space. It sounds empty, yet even emptiness here holds whispers of energy, drifting atoms, wayward photons, and the faint background glow left over from the Big Bang itself. If you could hear it, it would be a soft cosmic sigh, older than time as we know it. Andromeda's own stars speak that same ancient language of light. Each photon carries a trace of its birth, a fingerprint of the star's color, its motion, its chemical makeup. When this light finally reaches Earth, it is a messenger from the deep past. To look at it is to look back in time, to see what was long before what is. Now imagine hovering just above the galaxies playing. Below you, spiral arms wind outward in elegant symmetry, luminous veins pulsing faintly through darkness. The core gleams gold. The arms shimmer in pale blue. Dust lanes trace dark curves like rivers cutting across moonlight. The image is vast, but also delicate, as if the universe painted it with a breath. Welcome, dreamer. You've come to a quiet place where time loosens its grip, and the universe opens its arms. Settle your thoughts. Let the noise of the day drift away like dust in sunlight. Here, beneath the endless sky, you can breathe slowly and look outward, far beyond our world. Tonight, your mind will travel to a neighbor of our own galaxy, the Andromeda Galaxy. It waits across the darkness, a vast island of stars suspended 2.5 million light-years from Earth. You may have seen it before, faint, misty, almost shy to the naked eye, yet within that pale shimmer lies a trillion suns. As you sink deeper into stillness, picture yourself floating beyond Earth's blue halo. The air thins, the clouds dissolve, and the black velvet of space welcomes you. Ahead, a spiral of silver light glows like a distant lantern. That is Andromeda, our cosmic mirror, spinning in silence. It is immense, roughly 220,000 light-years across, a bridge of stars stretching far wider than our Milky Way. Inside it, suns of every color burn, young blue giants, elder red embers, and golden orbs like our own. Around them drift planets, moons, and dust clouds, the raw material of tomorrow's worlds. Imagine gazing into that spiral. Each strand of light you see is ancient. Those photons left their home galaxies when early humans carved tools from stone. For 2.5 million years they crossed the dark, untouched by wind or gravity, until tonight, when they finally touch your eyes. Andromeda moves toward us, not away. While most galaxies drift apart with the expansion of the universe, this one glides closer at about 110 kilometers per second. There is no hurry in its motion, just the quiet pull of gravity guiding two giants together. In 4 billion years, Andromeda and the Milky Way will meet, their stars mingling like slow waves, joining in a single sea. No collision, no destruction, only transformation into one luminous, elliptical whole. At its core, a great power sleeps, a supermassive black hole, 100 million times heavier than the sun. Around it, stars orbit like fireflies around a hidden flame. If you could watch them, you'd see their paths bend inward, tracing the shape of gravity itself. Surrounding those bright arms are clouds of hydrogen and dust, nurseries where new suns are born. There, gravity presses gas together until it ignites in brilliant fusion, lighting the dark with newborn fire. Every shimmer of Andromeda's arms hides thousands of such cradles of light, orbiting the giant, our small companions, tiny galaxies named M32 and M110. They follow like quiet moons, bound by invisible threads. Each one holds its own history, its own stars, its own silent drift through time. Look closer, and you'll see ribbons of shadow winding through Andromeda's glow. Those are dust lanes, trails of cold matter blocking the light behind them. In their darkness, stars are forming this very unseen but inevitable. Through a telescope, the galaxy appears as a golden core surrounded by pale blue mist, an eye watching from the void. Astronomers once called it a nebula, thinking it was a cloud within the Milky Way. Only in the 20th century did we learn the truth. It is another galaxy entirely, our nearest great neighbor. Long before modern science, a Persian astronomer named Al-Sufi noted its glow and named it the Little Cloud. He could never have known its scale, yet his description still fits perfectly. A delicate blur, soft as breath on glass. If you could stand on a world inside Andromeda, the night sky would be crowded with light. Thousands of stars would gleam so bright, they'd cast shadows. Your horizon would shimmer with constellations, unfamiliar to Earth, their shapes drawn in patterns of violet and gold. Andromeda's arms curve outward, like the petals of a vast cosmic flower. Each rotation takes more than 200 million years. To the galaxy, a human lifetime is less than a heartbeat. Yet within that heartbeat, entire civilizations may rise and fade. The space between our two galaxies is not empty. It is laced with thin strands of gas, dust, and dark matter. Invisible to the eye, this bridge is the gravitational tether that slowly reels us together. As you drift in thought, imagine floating along that bridge, halfway between two great cities of stars, feeling their distant warmth on either side. Andromeda holds stories of creation and quiet consumption. Tiny galaxies have wandered too close and been absorbed, their stars now woven into Andromeda's outer stream. These stellar rivers wrap around the galaxy like ghosts, faint traces of long-forgotten companions. The more you learn, the calmer it feels, because the universe, for all its scale, moves with patience. No rush, no urgency, just the soft turning of light across time. As your awareness floats deeper into the darkness, the distance between stars becomes smaller in your mind. The galaxy no longer seems far away, it feels close, surrounding you in a vast luminous hush. Andromeda drifts ahead, its spiral arms curling like gentle waves on a midnight ocean. The light from billions of suns blends into a silver haze, and within that haze lie countless worlds, quiet, unseen, circling their suns in patient silence. Somewhere in those distant systems, twin sunsets might glow over mountains of ice. Somewhere else, 3 moons might rise above a golden desert. Life could flicker there, perhaps fragile and brief, perhaps ancient and wise. Andromeda, like the Milky Way, may cradle the potential for thought, for music, for dreams, reflections of our own wondering minds. When you imagine this, the vastness no longer feels cold, it feels like belonging. You are not looking at a stranger in the sky, you are looking at kin. The same forces that formed those stars once shaped the atoms in your hands, in your heart, in your breath. Now imagine drifting closer to Andromeda's luminous core. The light brightens until it seems to hum softly, a steady glow of golden fire. Stars there are packed together, closer than any found near our sun. Hundreds of thousands within a single cubic light year. To live in such a place would mean seeing daylight even at night, every direction filled with shining points of white. Around that bright core, dark swirls of dust arc like gentle brushstrokes across a painting. These lanes hide young stars just beginning to ignite, their glow filtered through drifting curtains of gas. The galaxy breathes, stars are born, they shine, they fade, and from their ashes new ones rise. Creation and rest, endlessly repeating.
Storm.
Andromeda's 2 small companion galaxies move around it like quiet dancers. Men 32 is compact and bright, a dense knot of older stars. Mens 110 is softer, more diffuse, with delicate plumes of dust spreading outward. Together they circle the main spiral, as if drawn by the same invisible rhythm that guides planets around the Sun. In the faint outer reaches of Andromeda, individual stars stretch into long streams. These are remnants of smaller galaxies absorbed over billions of years. They form graceful arcs that wrap around the giant spiral, evidence that even in silence the universe remembers. Astronomers have mapped these streams using light from red giants, ancient stars that act as cosmic signposts. Each one glows like a distant ember, marking where a galaxy once wandered too close and became part of something greater. As you listen, you can feel the same quiet merging happening within yourself. Memories, thoughts, and gentle breaths folding together into calm unity. Somewhere deep inside Andromeda, immense globular clusters shimmer like jeweled lanterns. Each cluster holds hundreds of thousands of stars packed tightly together, bound by shared gravity and age. They are some of the oldest structures in the universe, survivors from a time when galaxies were still taking shape. These clusters orbit their parent galaxy like loyal companions, completing a single circuit over hundreds of millions of years. Their light, faint but steady, has traveled so far and for so long that seeing it is like touching the universe's childhood. Imagine now stepping beyond the luminous disk into Andromeda's halo, a vast invisible sphere of stars and dark matter that extends far beyond what telescopes can clearly see. Out here, the density of starlight fades, the silence deepens. You feel the weightless peace of near nothingness, surrounded by quiet sparks scattered like pollen on wind. In this halo, the boundary between one galaxy and the next begins to blur. Somewhere beyond lies the faint gravitational pull of the Milky Way. The two giants are already linked, their halos brushing together, exchanging wisps of unseen matter. They are destined to meet, and you, right now, are witnessing their long courtship. When they finally merge, eons from now, their stars will mostly pass by one another unharmed. The distances are too great for collision. Instead, they will mix gently, forming new spirals of dust and light. Our night sky will bloom with new brilliance, an immense celestial flower, opening in slow motion. Even now, telescopes capture tiny motions that hint at that future. Using precise instruments, astronomers have traced the paths of stars, measured their Doppler shifts, and found the telltale signs of approach. Each measurement is a note in a quiet cosmic symphony, proof that everything moves, everything changes, yet everything remains connected. Think about that as you rest, the idea that nothing truly ends. Energy transforms, light travels, matter folds into new shapes, and even galaxies, vast and ancient, follow their slow rhythm of becoming. The view fills your senses. You feel the gentle motion of stars circling their center. You sense the rhythm of creation repeating endlessly. There's comfort in this constancy. The universe knows what it's doing. It doesn't rush. It doesn't falter. It simply turns. You pass above glowing nebulae, immense clouds where new stars ignite. Their gases radiate with soft pinks and blues, lit by the heat of newborn suns. In those cradles, matter coalesces into light, hydrogen fusing into helium, energy blooming into brilliance. Creation itself looks peaceful from here, a whisper rather than a roar. Further inward, the stellar population grows older, redder, quieter. These are ancient suns, their fuel nearly spent. They flicker with a soft copper hue, drifting toward the gentle twilight of their existence. Even in their fading, there is grace, a release of light back to the darkness that first gave them birth. You drift closer to the core where gravity deepens. Stars here move faster, bound in tight orbits around something unseen. In the center, hidden from direct view, waits a supermassive black hole. It does not devour everything around it. Instead, it balances the galaxy, anchoring its stars like a calm heart in the body of a giant. If you could look directly at that heart, you wouldn't see darkness, you'd see light curving around it, bent by gravity into a shimmering halo. The black hole's presence is silent but powerful, its pull steady and inevitable. Around it, matter swirls in glowing arcs, heating and cooling in slow cosmic breath. As you linger near the core, let yourself imagine the scale. Every point of light you see could hold entire systems, worlds orbiting suns, moons circling planets, comets wandering between them. Somewhere in that boundless scatter, oceans may lie beneath alien skies. Somewhere else, frozen continents may reflect the pale light of twin stars. And though those places are unreachable, their existence feels real in this moment. The thought of them expands your sense of peace. The idea that the universe contains so many possibilities, yet asks for nothing from you but awareness. Now drift upward again, leaving the bright core behind. The galaxy grows smaller beneath you, its light dimming to a silver spiral in the black. You can see beyond it now, the larger structure of the universe, filled with other galaxies scattered like diamonds across a dark ocean. Each one is a story. Each one holds billions of suns, billions of chances for wonder. Andromeda is only one among them, but tonight it is yours, your companion in stillness, your guide through infinite calm. You feel the pull of the Milky Way far behind you, faint but familiar. Between the two, space stretches like a gentle sea. The future collision of these galaxies is not a threat, but a reunion, a cosmic embrace billions of years in the making. When they finally merge, no one will be harmed. The stars are too far apart. They will simply weave new patterns of light, their spirals dissolving into a new round glow that will shine for eternity. That future is distant, but its inevitability brings peace. Everything moves according to its own quiet law, galaxies merging, stars living and dying, light traveling and fading. Change is not chaos, it's rhythm. Let that rhythm guide your breathing. Inhale, imagine stars being born. Exhale, imagine them fading into gentle dark. Each breath is a cycle of creation and rest. You are part of that pattern, the same cosmic dust arranged for a brief time into thought, into awareness, into this moment of calm. When you close your eyes, you return to that wider rhythm, no longer separate, no longer small. The galaxy turns slowly beneath you, its light softens, the boundaries of your mind blur with the edges of space. For now there is no distance, no measure of time, only the steady glow of existence unfolding, infinite and serene. Let yourself drift there for a while, between thoughts, between stars. The Andromeda Galaxy will keep turning, its light will keep traveling, and somewhere in that endless motion, peace will always find you. You linger now at the edge of everything you've seen. Below, the Andromeda Galaxy turns with a grace too vast for urgency. Its light flickers softly, filtered through the thin veil of distance. You feel the pull of its gravity on your imagination, a steady reminder that even across millions of light years, connection endures. You begin to drift again, weightless. The stars beneath you shimmer like slow-moving embers, and every ember is a story of fire, birth, and endurance. There is a sense that you have always been here, that this view, this calm, was waiting for you to arrive.
Imagine the silence of Andromeda's outskirts. Out there, space is almost pure. The last threads of the galaxy's spiral fade into intergalactic darkness, and the temperature drops close to absolute zero. Yet even here, atoms dance, faint and slow, preserving the rhythm of existence. In the stillness, you realize that motion never truly stops. It only becomes gentler, somewhere far away. Inside one of Andromeda's luminous arms, a star collapses, in an instant that no one hears. Its life ends in a brilliant supernova. The explosion spreads elements into space: carbon, oxygen, iron, the same elements that form oceans, mountains, and breath. These fragments will one day become part of new stars, new worlds, perhaps even new lives. Death and birth, inseparable, both parts of the same cosmic exhale. Other stars are just beginning their journey. Clouds of hydrogen swirl, pulled together by gravity's quiet insistence, until the pressure becomes enough to ignite fusion. Light blooms where there was darkness. A new sun opens its eyes. And as it shines, the galaxy glows a little brighter. You picture those newborn stars and feel warmth on your own face, as if their light has already crossed the gulf and found you. It reminds you that even beginnings take time.
Everything that becomes bright once began unseen, gathering strength in the dark. In another corner of the galaxy, ancient star clusters drift, vast spheres of old suns, bound together for billions of years. Their light is soft, steady, wise. If you could listen closely enough, you might imagine they hum with memory. They have watched the galaxy's arms twist and change, have seen countless stars come and go, and yet they remain, small islands of endurance, amid an ocean of change. Astronomers on Earth study these clusters, measuring their colors to tell their ages. The redder the light, the older the star. Through these hues, scientists read the galaxy's history, like a map of time. You can almost see that color shifting, from the cool blue of youth, to the warm gold of maturity, to the soft crimson of rest. Every color is a stage of life. Every flicker of light, a heartbeat in a cosmic lifespan. When you understand that, you begin to feel calm, because the universe itself accepts change without fear. Nothing is lost, everything transforms. Let that thought settle in you like gravity. Every moment you live is part of that same process, endless change, endless renewal. The breath you take now carries atoms once forged in forgotten suns. The air that fills your lungs once drifted between galaxies before finding its way to Earth. You are quite literally the cosmos made conscious. Far below, Andromeda's bright center continues to pulse. Around it, unseen currents of energy swirl like tides. The galaxy breathes in cycles far beyond human time. Perhaps it does not know you are watching, yet somehow it feels like it does. The calm you sense might be its own, a reflection of the balance that sustains everything. Now imagine turning away from the galaxy, looking outward toward the great expanse that surrounds it. Beyond Andromeda lie thousands of other galaxies, scattered through the darkness, like scattered lanterns on an infinite plane. Each one contains billions of stars, billions of possible worlds. You see the scale of it all, and strangely, the scale brings comfort. You are small, yes, but small things are sacred too. The same forces that guide those galaxies also guide you. Gravity, light, and time shape your days as surely as they shape the stars. You exist within the same laws, the same quiet song of physics that hums through everything. In that realization, separation fades. There is only belonging. You can picture now the entire local group, the cluster of galaxies that includes the Milky Way, Andromeda, and their smaller companions. They move together through space, orbiting a shared center of gravity, like a slow celestial waltz. Each galaxy follows its path with patience, never in a hurry. The vastness between them is filled not with emptiness, but with potential, the subtle threads that hold the universe together. Your thoughts drift across that space, passing unseen boundaries. You imagine traveling from one galaxy to another, not as a traveler bound by speed or distance, but as awareness itself, effortless, limitless. You pass nebulae that glow faintly in ultraviolet light, remnants of ancient explosions. You pass regions so dark that only the faint spark of a lone quasar breaks the black. Everywhere you go, you feel serenity, the gentle balance that underlies creation. Now returning your focus to Andromeda, you begin to sense the pattern within all this motion. Galaxies form, collide, merge, and transform. Stars live and die. Light travels and fades. Yet through all of it, something constant endures. Not a shape, not a place, but a rhythm, a harmony that whispers through existence. It is what holds you here, calm and aware.
The thought brings ease to your chest, as if your own heart has synced with the heartbeat of the cosmos. You inhale slowly, and in that breath galaxies turn. You exhale and they drift onward, unchanged. You are part of their movement, a small ripple in a great peaceful sea. Stay with that feeling for a moment. The peace you sense is not given by the stars, it's revealed by your stillness.
and the longer you stay still, the clearer it becomes. A long quiet, then a soft comforting voice continues. Somewhere in the galaxy, a comet moves through its long orbit, trailing light like a thread of thought. Somewhere else, an asteroid drifts untouched for eons, its surface etched by time. These are tiny details in the grand picture, but they matter. The universe is made of small things, of quiet persistence. Think of yourself in the same way, part of the pattern, necessary and exact. No one else stands where you stand or sees what you see. You are a single point of awareness in an infinite field of possibility, and that makes you extraordinary in your simplicity. The light from Andromeda continues to arrive at Earth, striking lenses, sensors, and eyes. It travels across ages only to be caught by a brief moment of wonder, and in that instant, when a person looks up and feels the pull of that faraway glow, the universe completes a circle. The galaxy sends its message, and someone listens. You are that listener tonight. Let the thought ease you, let it slow the world around you until there is nothing but breathing, and warmth, and a distant silver spiral turning in endless quiet. You are drifting now in the quiet beyond thought. The light of Andromeda lies far behind you, yet it still glows softly in your mind, a distant lantern, eternal and calm. The silence here feels complete, but within it there's a pulse, a rhythm too slow to measure, the rhythm of the universe breathing. You begin to sense how everything connects, every star, every grain of dust, every heartbeat, each part of the same vast story. There is no border between you and the cosmos. You are the cosmos folded into awareness, wrapped in warmth, suspended between moments. Below, the Andromeda Galaxy continues its timeless rotation. Its arms sweep across the dark like silk drifting in a breeze. Each star glides in balance, pulled gently by the invisible gravity of all the others. That same balance lives within you, the pull between thought and stillness, wakefulness and rest. Somewhere in the galaxy's quiet center, the black hole sleeps, unseen but patient. It reminds you that even in the deepest darkness, there is order, there is purpose. Light bends toward it, curves and returns, nothing wasted, nothing truly lost. So too do your thoughts drift inward and dissolve into calm, only to return lighter, quieter, simpler. Andromeda's story is one of endurance. It has seen the birth and death of trillions of suns, the slow merging of galaxies, the delicate shaping of stars, yet through all that, its rhythm has never broken. You can feel that same rhythm steadying your breath, the inhale that gathers energy, the exhale that releases. You think of all the photons still traveling toward Earth right now, tiny travelers crossing the dark for millions of years. Most will pass unnoticed, but some will find eyes, cameras, telescopes. Each one carries the same soft message. Beauty exists, even in silence. Let that message rest inside you. Let it unfold into peace. Now imagine yourself floating once more above the galaxy, high enough to see its spiral form fading into the endless web of the universe. Other galaxies glimmer in every direction, distant cousins in the family of light. Together they form a tapestry without edge or center, a living mosaic that hums with quiet harmony. This is what the universe truly is, not empty, not cold, but infinitely calm, infinitely connected. Every star within it has a purpose, to shine, to live, to fade, to begin again. Every being within it carries a spark of that same purpose, even you, here, listening, resting, breathing. The boundaries of self soften, your thoughts become gentle currents, your breath becomes part of the cosmic tide. As you float through that stillness, a realization settles in. The universe is not something outside you, it's the quiet inside your own awareness, vast, steady, serene. Andromeda turns on, century after century, its light crossing unimaginable distances, only to touch a brief human moment. That meeting of light and mind, that instant of wonder, is what makes the cosmos complete, because what is beauty without someone to see it? What is light without someone to receive it? You are part of that exchange, the final link between the galaxy's ancient glow and the world's quiet now. So rest in that connection. You have traveled across time tonight, from Earth's small cradle to the farthest arm of a neighboring galaxy. You have witnessed creation and stillness, distance and closeness, life and rest. And all of it has led you back here to peace. Let the image of Andromeda fade slowly. See its light dim to a soft haze, then to memory, then to gentle darkness. The night is safe. The stars will keep turning. The universe will keep watching over you, just as it has watched over every star, every atom, every dream since the beginning. Now breathe once more, long, quiet, easy. Let the breath leave you like starlight leaving a sun, traveling outward, free and endless. You have nothing to do, nothing to hold. You are resting in the same stillness that holds galaxies together, and as sleep begins to gather, you can almost hear the hum of infinity, not as sound, but as peace. A soft, endless whisper saying, "All is well." You are drifting again, traveler, no longer bound to any world, just floating in the calm expanse where thought turns to starlight. Behind you, Andromeda has become a faint glow, its spiral arms fading into the distance. Yet, even as it retreats, you feel its presence not as light, but as memory, quiet and constant. You drift onward, weightless, through the thin veil between galaxies. The darkness here isn't empty, it is soft, vast, full of quiet movement. Invisible particles glide through space like whispers, unseen but real. They brush against you gently, reminders that even the spaces between worlds are alive with energy. In the distance the galaxy shines, a silver whirl in an endless sea. Its faint light moves with patience like the rhythm of your own breath. You are part of that rhythm, balanced between motion and rest, awareness and dream. As you travel, you begin to sense echoes of other galaxies far beyond Andromeda. They glimmer like distant memories, quiet smudges of light, each one home to billions of suns. Their arrangement forms great cosmic filaments, a web of galaxies stretching across the universe. Every thread of that web connects to another, bound by gravity, shaped by time. The scale is impossible to measure, yet you understand it instinctively, because the same web runs through you. Your veins, your breath, your thoughts, all part of the same pattern. A pattern older than stars, older than time itself. Now imagine floating back toward Andromeda, slowly, as though drawn by curiosity. You cross invisible boundaries where gravity begins to take hold again. Stars grow brighter, space becomes warmer, and the soft hum of cosmic radiation fades beneath the song of light. You see a region where starlight glows in soft pinks and blues. These are emission nebulas, clouds of hydrogen where new stars awaken. They stretch like luminous veils across the black, their edges shimmering as though painted by unseen hands. You feel drawn to them, to their quiet promise of beginnings. If you drift closer, you would see young suns forming deep inside. Their gravity gathers gas and dust, shaping planets from chaos, sculpting rings and moons. Each flicker of light here is a cradle, each shadow a story not yet told. You realize that creation itself is gentle. There is no explosion, no sound, just light unfolding. Andromeda is not only a galaxy of stars, it is a living process, always renewing. Always renewing, always balanced. Somewhere nearby, a cluster of bright blue stars burns fiercely. They are young. They shine hotter and stronger than our sun, their energy radiating outward like calm fire. But even these will fade someday, returning their elements to the galaxy, feeding the next generation of light. Everything cycles, everything transforms, nothing truly ends. In the outer lanes of Andromeda, you pass a field of red giants, old stars, swollen and slow, breathing out dust that glitters faintly in the dark. That dust will drift through the galaxy for ages before settling into new stars, new worlds. The same dust, the same atoms, have traveled through countless forms, and now, here they are. You feel the comfort of that continuity, that you too are imagination. You feel the comfort of that continuity, that you two are made from the same material, shaped by the same ancient fires. You are the galaxy, remembering itself. Far away, a solitary planet circles a dim red sun. It is silent, frozen, its surface dusted with frost that sparkles like crystal. Yet even here, in the coldest dark, beauty endures. No eye may ever see it, but its perfection exists nonetheless. The universe doesn't need witnesses to be beautiful, but you are here, and by seeing it, you complete the moment. Awareness turns existence into meaning. You drift onward, crossing the spiral arms once more. The density of stars increases. They seem to crowd together, glittering like frost on glass. It feels as if you're moving through a river of diamonds, each one pulsing softly with light. You let them pass by, each star reflecting on your calm mind. In this quiet journey, you start to sense a truth too simple for words. Peace is not something to reach for, it's something already surrounding you. It is the quiet current beneath everything, waiting to be noticed. The Andromeda Galaxy carries that peace in its motion. It doesn't question its path, it simply turns, guided by invisible forces, graceful and sure. Every star trusts gravity, every orbit is faith in motion. And now, you feel yourself doing the same, trusting the silence, trusting the pull of calm. Your breathing slows, each inhale feels wider, deeper, cooler, each exhale lets go of another fragment of thought. Somewhere, a comet cuts across the galaxy's edge, its icy trail glowing like a falling feather. You watch it drift past, serene and fleeting, leaving nothing but a memory of light. It feels familiar, because you too are made of moments that pass and fade, yet never vanish completely. Each memory, each breath, adds to your own small universe of experience. As you hover between galaxies, you sense both their vastness and your stillness. You realize that wonder and rest can coexist, that awe doesn't need noise or movement, it can be quiet, soft and slow. Andromeda fades a little more in the distance now, but its light stays with you, lingering behind your eyes. You feel gratitude, not as a thought but as warmth, gratitude that you exist to witness this, to feel this, to rest within something so grand and gentle. Far away, the Milky Way glows faintly, a reflection of home. You can almost see both galaxies together now, two spirals turning, slowly approaching, like lovers destined to meet after eons apart. Their dance is patient, elegant, inevitable. When they finally touch, they will not destroy each other. They will merge, forming something new and luminous. The universe is always creating harmony, even when it looks like change. That same harmony exists within you. When parts of you collide, thoughts, memories, emotions, they don't destroy you, they make you whole. They merge, balance, evolve. You are your own small galaxy, always expanding toward peace. Now the stars begin to blur, the edges of light soften, and your awareness begins to dissolve into calm. You are not falling asleep yet, you are simply merging with stillness, becoming part of the universe's gentle hum. Let that feeling carry you. You are floating, infinite, at ease. The galaxies around you turn without sound, without hurry. Everything is exactly as it should be. You float now between moments, weightless and calm, carried on the quiet breath of the cosmos. The light of Andromeda stretches far behind you, but its presence lingers, a gentle pulse in the back of your mind, steady as a heartbeat. It no longer feels like something distant in space, it feels like part of you. Every movement, every shimmer of starlight, echoes the rhythm of your own pulse. You inhale, and galaxies seem to expand. You exhale, and they drift closer, folding into the stillness. There is no need to go anywhere. You are already within the journey, floating through the timeless center, where thought, light, and silence become the same thing. Ahead of you, faint outlines of other galaxies begin to emerge. Some are round and soft, glowing like lanterns in fog. Others are thin and sharp, stretched into long silver streaks by ancient collisions. Each one holds its own story of formation, its own family of stars, its own quiet destinies. Among them, Andromeda glows more brightly than the rest, its spiral arms curving like open hands. You imagine reaching out, feeling its light on your palms, warm, weightless, eternal. The space between you and the galaxy no longer feels empty. It feels like water, gentle, supporting, infinite. The closer you drift, the more you see how organized chaos truly is. From a distance, the galaxy seems random, a swirl of brightness and shadow, but as you draw near, patterns emerge, arcs of dust, lanes of gas, clusters orbiting invisible centers. Everything knows its place, everything moves according to quiet law.
You think of your own life and realize the same truth holds. What once seemed scattered begins to make sense when seen from afar. Every mistake, every pause, every change was part of a greater spiral, moving you toward balance. You have always been orbiting peace, and now, finally, you have arrived. In the galaxy below, a star cluster glimmers like a small crown of jewels. It is ancient, older than most of the stars around it. Each point of light there has lived for billions of years, burning with slow grace. They do not hurry, they simply exist. Their glow is wisdom made visible.
If you could hear them, perhaps they would sound like a lullaby, low, endless, full of patience. Each star's light overlaps gently with its neighbors, and together they form a soft radiance that seems almost alive. You feel yourself sinking into that radiance. Its warmth seeps through you, loosening every thought, every muscle, every edge of tension. The stars seem to whisper, "Rest, you are home." You follow their advice and let yourself rest, eyes closed, mind open. The darkness doesn't feel like absence anymore. It feels like embrace. Andromeda's outer regions blur around you, each star leaving a faint trail of gold as it spins. The whole galaxy feels alive, not just a place but a being, breathing slowly through eons. You realize that everything in the universe breathes in its own way, planets through tides, stars through fusion, galaxies through motion, and in your breathing, small as it may seem, you echo that cosmic rhythm perfectly. In some corner of your awareness, you remember that light itself never truly stops. Even when a star fades, its light keeps going, spreading thinner and softer, but still moving, still illuminating. Every photon from Andromeda continues forward forever, and you, in your calm, are part of that journey. Your thoughts, your words, your kindness, they too travel outward. They ripple through the world like waves of light. Let that realization fill you. You are more than one small moment. You are motion. You are energy. You are light that has taken the form of rest. Now imagine drifting through a corridor of nebulae, vast clouds glowing with pinks and blues and purples. They look like smoke, but they are made of dust finer than breath. Stars are being born inside them, invisible to the eye but certain in their becoming. You move among them slowly, feeling their glow surround you like soft fabric. Everywhere creation continues, quietly, ceaselessly. The universe doesn't announce its miracles, it lets them unfold in silence. Just like that, peace unfolds within you, without effort or demand. It has always been there, the quiet center of everything. You look back once more at the galaxy. Its spiral arms have become faint ribbons, drifting into shadow. You sense its motion slowing, not because it has stopped, but because you have entered a deeper stillness. Here, time has no meaning. Here you are the observer and the observed, the light and the space it fills. Somewhere behind that stillness, the Milky Way calls faintly, your distant home, glowing in sympathy with its cosmic twin. For a moment you can see both galaxies at once, two great spirals turning face to face across the void. They are mirrors of each other, reflections of a greater unity you can almost understand. Between them, a bridge of invisible matter connects, a thread so thin that it cannot be seen, but strong enough to hold two galaxies together. You realize that connection is the essence of everything. Galaxies connect through gravity, stars connect through light, people connect through awareness. All of it, every connection is the universe knowing itself. That understanding settles over you like a warm blanket. You are not separate from anything. You never were. The Andromeda Galaxy glows softly, its light filtering through the vast distance to touch your resting mind, and in that touch you feel the quiet truth, that peace is not something to seek. It is the nature of everything once we stop trying to measure it. You float within that truth, still and infinite. The stars fade, the distance dissolves. There is only calm, only presence. The galaxy breathes, and so do you. The universe is vast, but you are not lost within it. You are part of its light, part of its pattern, part of its peace. You are drifting in a place beyond words now, a place where time unfolds like soft fabric, and space stretches endlessly, calm and forgiving. The Andromeda Galaxy hovers somewhere behind your closed eyes, not as light but as feeling, a quiet reminder of everything vast and beautiful that exists beyond thought. You are weightless, your body forgotten, your awareness as wide as the stars themselves. Each breath feels like a tide, washing through the universe, drawing peace in and sending stillness out. You realize you've become part of something much larger, something that doesn't rush or change but simply is. Andromeda turns slowly in the dark, as it has for billions of years. Its spiral arms are rivers of light, its dust clouds the ink of creation. Within those arms, stars continue to live their long, patient lives.
each one a spark that began in silence and burns in quiet wonder. They are born, they shine, they fade, and their light travels outward, touching worlds that will never know their names.
As your awareness floats deeper into the darkness, the distance between stars becomes smaller in your mind. The galaxy no longer seems far away, it feels close, surrounding you in a vast luminous hush. Andromeda drifts ahead, its spiral arms curling like gentle waves on a midnight ocean. The light from billions of suns blends into a silver haze, and within that haze lie countless worlds, quiet, unseen, circling their suns in patient silence. Somewhere in those distant systems, twin sunsets might glow over mountains of ice. Somewhere else, 3 moons might rise above a golden desert. Life could flicker there, perhaps fragile and brief, perhaps ancient and wise. Andromeda, like the Milky Way, may cradle the potential for thought, for music, for dreams, reflections of our own wondering minds. When you imagine this, the vastness no longer feels cold, it feels like belonging. You are not looking at a stranger in the sky, you are looking at kin. The same forces that formed those stars once shaped the atoms in your hands, in your heart, in your breath. Now imagine drifting closer to Andromeda's luminous core. The light brightens until it seems to hum softly, a steady glow of golden fire. Stars there are packed together, closer than any found near our sun. Hundreds of thousands within a single cubic light year. To live in such a place would mean seeing daylight even at night, every direction filled with shining points of white. Around that bright core, dark swirls of dust arc like gentle brushstrokes across a painting. These lanes hide young stars just beginning to ignite, their glow filtered through drifting curtains of gas. The galaxy breathes, stars are born, they shine, they fade, and from their ashes new ones rise. Creation and rest, endlessly repeating.
Storm.
Andromeda's 2 small companion galaxies move around it like quiet dancers. Men 32 is compact and bright, a dense knot of older stars. Men's 110 is softer, more diffuse, with delicate plumes of dust spreading outward. Together they circle the main spiral, as if drawn by the same invisible rhythm that guides planets around the sun. In the faint outer reaches of Andromeda, individual stars stretch into long streams. These are remnants of smaller galaxies absorbed over billions of years. They form graceful arcs that wrap around the giant spiral, evidence that even in silence the universe remembers. Astronomers have mapped these streams using light from red giants, ancient stars that act as cosmic signposts. Each one glows like a distant ember, marking where a galaxy once wandered too close and became part of something greater. As you listen, you can feel the same quiet merging happening within yourself. Memories, thoughts, and gentle breaths folding together into calm unity. Somewhere deep inside Andromeda, immense globular clusters shimmer like jeweled lanterns. Each cluster holds hundreds of thousands of stars packed tightly together, bound by shared gravity and age. They are some of the oldest structures in the universe, survivors from a time when galaxies were still taking shape. These clusters orbit their parent galaxy like loyal companions, completing a single circuit over hundreds of millions of years. Their light, faint but steady, has traveled so far and for so long that seeing it is like touching the universe's childhood. Imagine now stepping beyond the luminous disk into Andromeda's halo, a vast invisible sphere of stars and dark matter that extends far beyond what telescopes can clearly see. Out here, the density of starlight fades, the silence deepens. You feel the weightless peace of near nothingness, surrounded by quiet sparks scattered like pollen on wind. In this halo, the boundary between one galaxy and the next begins to blur. Somewhere beyond lies the faint gravitational pull of the Milky Way. The two giants are already linked, their halos brushing together, exchanging wisps of unseen matter. They are destined to meet, and you, right now, are witnessing their long courtship. When they finally merge, eons from now, their stars will mostly pass by one another unharmed. The distances are too great for collision. Instead, they will mix gently, forming new spirals of dust and light. Our night sky will bloom with new brilliance, an immense celestial flower, opening in slow motion. Even now, telescopes capture tiny motions that hint at that future. Using precise instruments, astronomers have traced the paths of stars, measured their Doppler shifts, and found the telltale signs of approach. Each measurement is a note in a quiet cosmic symphony, proof that everything moves, everything changes, yet everything remains connected. Think about that as you rest, the idea that nothing truly ends. Energy transforms, light travels, matter folds into new shapes, and even galaxies, vast and ancient, follow their slow rhythm of becoming.
If you could hear them, perhaps they would sound like a lullaby, low, endless, full of patience. Each star's light overlaps gently with its neighbors, and together they form a soft radiance that seems almost alive. You feel yourself sinking into that radiance. Its warmth seeps through you, loosening every thought, every muscle, every edge of tension. The stars seem to whisper, "Rest, you are home." You follow their advice and let yourself rest, eyes closed, mind open. The darkness doesn't feel like absence anymore. It feels like embrace. Andromeda's outer regions blur around you, each star leaving a faint trail of gold as it spins. The whole galaxy feels alive, not just a place but a being, breathing slowly through eons. You realize that everything in the universe breathes in its own way, planets through tides, stars through fusion, galaxies through motion, and in your breathing, small as it may seem, you echo that cosmic rhythm perfectly. In some corner of your awareness, you remember that light itself never truly stops. Even when a star fades, its light keeps going, spreading thinner and softer, but still moving, still illuminating. Every photon from Andromeda continues forward forever, and you, in your calm, are part of that journey. Your thoughts, your words, your kindness, they too travel outward. They ripple through the world like waves of light. Let that realization fill you. You are more than one small moment. You are motion, you are energy, you are light that has taken the form of rest. Now imagine drifting through a corridor of nebulae, vast clouds glowing with pinks and blues and purples. They look like smoke, but they are made of dust finer than breath. Stars are being born inside them, invisible to the eye but certain in their becoming. You move among them slowly, feeling their glow surround you like soft fabric. Everywhere creation continues, quietly, ceaselessly. The universe doesn't announce its miracles, it lets them unfold in silence. Just like that, peace unfolds within you, without effort or demand. It has always been there, the quiet center of everything. You look back once more at the galaxy. Its spiral arms have become faint ribbons, drifting into shadow. You sense its motion slowing, not because it has stopped, but because you have entered a deeper stillness. Here, time has no meaning. Here you are the observer and the observed, the light and the space it fills. Somewhere behind that stillness, the Milky Way calls faintly, your distant home, glowing in sympathy with its cosmic twin. For a moment you can see both galaxies at once, two great spirals turning face to face across the void. They are mirrors of each other, reflections of a greater unity you can almost understand. Between them, a bridge of invisible matter connects, a thread so thin that it cannot be seen, but strong enough to hold two galaxies together. You realize that connection is the essence of everything. Galaxies connect through gravity, stars connect through light, people connect through awareness. All of it, every connection is the universe knowing itself. That understanding settles over you like a warm blanket. You are not separate from anything. You never were. The Andromeda Galaxy glows softly, its light filtering through the vast distance to touch your resting mind, and in that touch you feel the quiet truth, that peace is not something to seek. It is the nature of everything once we stop trying to measure it. You float within that truth, still and infinite. The stars fade, the distance dissolves. There is only calm, only presence. The galaxy breathes, and so do you. The universe is vast, but you are not lost within it. You are part of its light, part of its pattern, part of its peace.
You are drifting in a place beyond words now, a place where time unfolds like soft fabric, and space stretches endlessly, calm and forgiving. The Andromeda Galaxy hovers somewhere behind your closed eyes, not as light but as feeling, a quiet reminder of everything vast and beautiful that exists beyond thought. You are weightless, your body forgotten, your awareness as wide as the stars themselves. Each breath feels like a tide, washing through the universe, drawing peace in and sending stillness out. You realize you've become part of something much larger, something that doesn't rush or change but simply is. Andromeda turns slowly in the dark, as it has for billions of years. Its spiral arms are rivers of light, its dust clouds the ink of creation. Within those arms, stars continue to live their long patient lives, each one a spark that began in silence and burns in quiet wonder. They are born, they shine, they fade, and their light travels outward, touching worlds that will never know their names.